Hey YouTube, today we're going to talk about Loving Hip Hop New York season 3, episode 4. Before I get this out the way, let me talk to Mona Scott real quick. Mona, do not ever start Loving Hip Hop with Erica Mena ever again. Because it's my stomach. Anyway, it starts off with Erica and Olivia because Erica wants to apologize to Olivia for the way she acted the night before at Yandy's event. She started going in, but Olivia kind of shuts her down and was like, wait a minute, hold up. You just came from left field, you tripped, or whatever. And she was like, well, that's how I felt at the time. Erica to me just wants so much camera time that she starts out at a 10. She just be so over the top that soon people start talking with her, she's so on the defensive. But, yeah, I didn't like that. Then she started telling Liv, well, I'm trying to get you on the radio. And she was just trying to make it seem like she was trying to call Liv irrelevant, like she was so relevant. And I'm sitting there like, who are you, Erica? Like, besides you being on here last season, nobody knows about you. Besides you being on the Kardashians, nobody knows about you. Besides you being on TMZ, kicking your baby daddy in the neck, nobody knows about you. So why do it make it seem like you just this big star that's making everybody relevant? Like, when did you become the star, Erica? I don't get it. But anyway, what did Erica have on? She had on some spandex and a halter top that had her bra showing at the bottom. I was just like, ratchet. Like, what kind of model dress is like? I don't like Erica. She's childish. I just don't like her. But then she started pissing me off with that conversation where she's the new girlfriend and she just knows that Rich is going to dog Olivia for her. Y'all ain't even been together that long for you to be. I guess you think your pussy that bomb.com that you feel like he's going to leave his best friend, his artist that's trying to make him some kind of money. You think he's going to leave her alone? Come on. No, not going to happen. Like, Even Olivia was like, I'm going to be here before you, after you. And I believe that. Even though sometimes Olivia, she comes off cocky, I just don't believe that he's going to leave Olivia for Erica. I don't think so. Anyway, moving on to Jen and Rocky. They meet up at the studio because Jen wants to talk to her about converting to a Muslim or raising a baby Muslim because she said Jen was raised or she practiced the faith or whatever. So, but, they talking, and she's telling Jen all about her little sob story because that should be irritating her out of me. And, Jen, she asked the same question I always ask, like, didn't y'all think about this before y'all got pregnant, when y'all started dating? Like, wasn't he already in this religious phase? Like, didn't you know beforehand, before you got pregnant and before you got this baby by him? Like, come on, Jen. Then when she started crying, I just walked in the kitchen. I was like, I can't take it. I cannot take her crying all the time. I did laugh when Rocky was like, you sound like a Hallmark commercial. Like, shut up. Like, she just whines so much. I think if Jen just talked, I probably would be able to deal with her. But every time she talks, she starts crying. So it's like, I can't deal with that. Like, you too grown for that movie. Anyway, moving on to Joe and Tahiri. They meet up at a church. And she's telling him how she wants him to see a counselor. And he's immediately like, no. My thing is, why did y'all get her involved in this situation and then shuts everything down that she says to help you out? Like, why did y'all his mom got her involved, but he even got her back involved in his life. Like, why? If you're not going to take her, what she's saying to you to help you out, why get her back involved in your life? I think Joe was talking about Tahiri wants him and all this. Your mama went and got her. That's why she's over here with you trying to help save your life. It's not because she wants you. And I'm going to get on to that in a minute. Kaz and Jen, they at the house because he wants to know what Rocky said, and he feels Rocky gave her some good advice. So then he tells her they need to go talk to some minister God that's in Islam, and he knows about it because he knows about the religious life, and he knows also about the free life. So they can go talk to him. And he pissed me off on this one when he told her that she is spoiled because she don't get cheated on. Jen, you stupid. You are very, very stupid. Like, the way Con talks to her, I just be like, are you listening to him? Like, why are you putting yourself through this? I don't get it, because he's so dominant that it just be like, you're so beneath him, be quiet, you're going to do what he said. That's what kind of scares me. What else? Olivia and Rich meet up, and they talk about Erica. Let me tell you, Olivia, a lot of people give Olivia slack for not working with her, and they be like, oh, who Olivia thinks she is or whatever. But I'm sorry, I will not work with Olivia either. I'm some people who just be like, all money ain't good money, all exposure ain't good exposure, because this girl can fly off the handle at any time. So I wouldn't want to work with her either, and I feel Olivia for not want to work with her. Everybody got mad that Olivia did not show up to that studio session because Rich paid for it. First of all, Rich knew that she wasn't going to want to do that. So that was his problem, that he wouldn't spend that money on that studio time and she didn't show up. He knew what he was getting himself into. And like he said, it's personal with him. So to me, that's pussy whip. Like, for real. Like, he's only doing this so he can keep hitting that with Erica. And because it's not a good look for Olivia. Like, if you trying to put her back on, Erica is not it. If you were going to try to put her back on, anybody in New York, make her rap for L'Oreal. Like, I mean, they say she's hot in New York. Like, why couldn't she work for L'Oreal? Why would you make her go with Erica? Like, Erica is no. She's nobody to work with, modeling-wise, music-wise. She's just bad business. Anyway, moving on from that. Yandy and Mandy, see, they go to the doctor because the baby is sick. She got a call that the baby was sick or whatever, so they go drop the baby off at her mama's house. Did y'all pay attention to that jacket she had? How was you holding that baby with some big-ass spikes on the jacket? Like, I didn't get that. Like, I don't think that was a cute jacket, but how you holding this newborn baby with this spike-ass jacket? Then, after she kissed her mom and she walked back off, she didn't have that jacket on. I mean, I just noticed a little part, but she didn't have a jacket on. So they go to the doctor, and the doctor tells her that the baby, I guess the urinary tract is blocked or whatever, and it's affecting his kidney, so he needs to have surgery. So she starts crying, and I'm not here. Yeah, so I'm going to just move on. She just started crying. And then, anyway, let me wrap this up with Yandy. The baby is okay. They have the surgery. But I did notice when they did have the surgery, how they walked off to go talk. What hospital y'all was at that y'all was able to leave the hospital grounds while your baby is in surgery? Because I know my son was having pneumonia, and they would not let us leave his room to go to the cafeteria. They brought me my food in his room, like, you can't leave him. And I had to stay overnight with him, all that. So I didn't understand how she was able to walk down the street and go have a conversation with homeboy. And then even when the baby was done, homeboy, because I just can't with him. Mandisi was telling her how, she was like, how we going to celebrate? And he said, with a girl. Boy, you didn't even want to carry the gifts up to the house for your boy, and now you want a girl? Mm-mm. Then you on trial for touching doing something with girls? Mm-mm. Hope that's not true, but I'm just saying, you are being on trial for touching a little girl, so I don't know if I would want to have a little girl with me. I'm just saying. And Yandy, just like he said, she needs to grow up and put her big woman panties on, because you don't want to move certain places because of your mama. Like, I ain't with that. Anyway, times again, they go see that spiritual advisor, but I don't know his name. But he gave them some cool advice where he told them they need to compromise. Because, like he said, y'all should have thought about all this. Y'all did it. Y'all need to compromise. Which I know Cons ain't compromising on that. Anyway, all the ladies meet up, and they was at a club. But it was like really, Tahiri and Rashida was together, and Jen and Rocky was together. And while Rocky was going to get drinks, that's when Tahiri and Rashida walked up. So they all laughing, and then Rashida walks up. She immediately has attitude when she sees them. She's immediately on defense when she sees them. They start talking. And it was basically Rashida that was going after Rocky. It really wasn't Tahiri until she kept on throwing it at Tahiri. Because Tahiri was trying to stay out of it, but Big Mouth kept talking. And then she talked all that shit and then got up and tried to run away. Like, you can't run away when you was talking all that shit. Like, no, you sit here and you keep on talking. Like, no. If you didn't want to deal with them when you walked up, you should have said, no, I don't want to deal with them. We already got beef, whatever. I do like how Rashida did say she was industry pussy right in her face. I did like that, because I was like, if she didn't say it behind her back, she was like, we know you was industry pussy. But then she came back at her and was like, okay, and we know you as this, and we know you as that. I was like, oops. Like, don't go strong if you don't want them strong back. Anyway, Jen and Rocky, after they find out about the baby, Jen and Rocky meets up, and, I didn't care. I didn't. So they were talking about doing music together and radio shows, and I didn't care because I feel like they neither one of them bring relevance to the show. Anyway, Joe and Tahiri, she goes to his house because she wants him to do a drug test. This is what I'm going to go in on now. She wants him to do a drug test. He like, why? And he was like, only if you cook me something. And she was like, yeah, but my whole time is where's Taylor? Where's the little baby girl? Like, why is she never in the scene? Even if Tahiri is trying to help you, why is she never in the scene working with Tahiri to get you better? We never see this little girl, and I just don't feel like Tahiri should always be there for Jay. Like, I really don't. I feel like there are some things you help him with, but all of this stuff that they showing with Tahiri is not called for because she's not his girlfriend, for one. He's supposed to have a girlfriend, for two. So to me, y'all making Kaylin look real bad. Like, I don't get it, and I don't understand why Kayla signed on to be embarrassed like this. Anyway, last was with Rich, Erica. He's at the studio. He's sitting at the studio and he gets a call because he's wondering where's the producers at. They ain't coming because they seen Erica and she was calling his song whack, and he was like, was there alcohol involved? And he said, yeah. So Erica walks in and he asking her about what did she say to old boy. He like, she like, yeah, I did say it was whack. She was like, it was whack. And he's like, that's not what you were supposed to say. And she was like, well, it was. And I'm feeling like, she always stopped talking. Then she started going off on him, talking about, well, I'm bad priority. And when you start making me priority, then when you want to work, then you let me know. I'm like, girl, like, you're childish. You're very, very childish. I wouldn't deal with you. Then he sat there looking real pussy whipped dumb when she went off on him and then walked off. And then I guess it waited a little while. I guess the producer's company wants to go outside, so he goes outside and he's talking shit. Then he's gonna say, oh, well, goodbye to your career. And I'm sitting there like, oh, well, you have to act hard. You have to show her that you have the last word, because if she wasn't phased by it, because she know you're gonna be pussy whipping and going back, then now y'all still doing radio interviews, so apparently you still went back and was hitting that. And then on the next episode, it shows how she was begging you for another chance and all this stuff. So apparently she gave pussy and you went back. So anyway, this is my review of 11 Hip Hop New York Season 3, Episode 4. This show is not really that good to me, but it's basically the only thing really comes on Monday. So that's why I watch it. And then I figured if I did one, I might as well keep on going with the series. But other than that, this show is not good. I'm waiting on ATL or Basketball Wives to come back. It's just something besides this. I hope this shit is like 6 episodes, just like Chrissy and Mr. Jones, like for real. Anyway, make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, share my video on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Google Plus, because they got that little button down at the bottom now that you can share it on Google Plus. But yeah, follow me on Twitter at thaghettoview, THA, not THE, Miss Nika at MIZZNEK869, on Instagram, and Facebook me at thaghettoview. Talk to me and I'll talk back. All right, peace.